Dow Jones Futures market rally retreats. BBBY stock dives on this. Time to bite into Apple stock? Investors Business Daily. Investors Business Daily. The major indexes fell Wednesday. Despite slightly dovish Fed minutes. Dow Jones Futures fell slightly overnight. Along with S&P 500 futures and Nasdaq futures. With Cisco earnings and BBBY stock news in focus. The stock market rally pulled back Wednesday amid key +8962 CHARs. Jonah Hill says he will no longer promote his own films to protect his mental health, The Guardian. Actor and director pens open letter revealing his nearly 20-year struggle with anxiety attacks, which are exacerbated by media appearances and public-facing events. Jonah Hill actor and director pens open letter revealing his nearly 20-year struggle with anxiety attacks, which are exacerbated by media appearances and public-facing events. Jonah Hill has announced +3780 CHARs. Andrew Warren dismissed by Gov. DeSantis for refusing to prosecute abortion crimes. Sues for reinstatement, The Washington Post. Placeholder while article actions load. A Florida prosecutor has sued Gov. Ron DeSantis. In a bid to be reinstated after he was dismissed from his post for pledging he would not prosecute cases. Street. +3800 CHARs. New method improves speed and cost of birth defect testing. The New York Times. If the technique is confirmed, women who have had miscarriages or those undergoing prenatal screening may no longer need to rely on centralized testing labs for results. Current screening methods, sent to centralized labs, involve lengthy wait times for women. The longest delay in getting test results is for women who have had miscarriages. Those women may have to wait +833 CHARs. Earth burns up in the sun's devastating heat. Countdown to Armageddon. History. What if Earth was thrown out of orbit? Could we survive the sun's heat? Find out in this clip from Season 1 of Doomsday. 10 Ways the World Will End. #CountDo. Null. Mets Brett Baty shared a moment with his mom after his first homer. New York Post. Mets third baseman Brett Baty celebrated with his mom right after hitting his first major league homer of his career in his first big league at bat. Brett Baty celebrated with one of the most important people in his life after hitting the first home run of his major league career in his first big league at bat. The Mets third baseman appeared to +1251 CHARs. Final Fantasy as a series is struggling, admits director. IGN Daily Fix. IGN null. Target's profit sinks as retailer unloads unwanted inventory. The Wall Street Journal. Operating margin came in lower than expected after the company discounted items and cancelled orders to clear a glut of goods. A glut of inventory sank profit at Target Corp. further than it expected, sparking investor concerns about the company's response to an oversupply problem haunting retailers. From Walmart Inc. to the P+389 CHARs. Anne Heche's death ruled accidental after fiery car crash, The Guardian. The actor died of smoke inhalation and burns after her car smashed into a West Los Angeles home. Coroner's report says. Anne Heche, the actor, died of smoke inhalation and burns after her car smashed into a West Los Angeles home. Coroner's report says. Thursday, 18 August 2022, 2:02 British Summer Time. Anne Heche died from inhalation injury and plus 1752 Chars. U.S. Taiwan to start formal trade talks under new initiative, Reuters. The United States and Taiwan on Wednesday agreed to start trade talks under a new initiative, saying they wanted to reach agreements with economically meaningful outcomes, in another sign of stepped-up U.S. support for the island. Taipei. August 18. Reuters. The United States and Taiwan on Wednesday agreed to start trade talks under a new initiative, saying they wanted to reach agreements with economically meaningful outcomes. Plus 1776 Chars. Consuming green vegetables and certain supplements suppresses inflammatory bowel disease. Neuroscience News. Consuming green vegetables and adding a daily chlorophyllin supplement helps alleviate symptoms of inflammatory bowel disease, researchers report. Additionally, chlorophyllin supplements help significantly reduce mortality risks associated with IBD. Summary. Consuming green vegetables and adding a daily chlorophyllin supplement helps alleviate symptoms of inflammatory bowel disease, researchers report. Additionally, chlorophyllin supplements HEL plus 3884 Chars. The Photon Ring. Astrophysicists resolve a fundamental signature of gravity around a black hole, SciTech Daily. In a vivid confirmation of theoretical prediction, scientists have discerned a sharp ring of light created by photons whipping around the back of a supermassive black hole. When astronomers revealed humanity's historic first image of a black hole in 2019 by University of Waterloo August 17, 2022, the emission from M87 has now been resolved into a bright, thin ring, orange color map, arising from the infinite sequence of additional images of the emissio. Plus 6442 Chars. Mariners defeat Angels in all phases of game. Sweep away Anaheim. Lookout landing. Mariners defeat the Tungsten Arm O'Doyles of Anaheim. 11-7. The score of today's game doesn't really reflect the utter domination the Mariners enacted over the Angels in every phase of the game. The Mariners creamed the Angels in every facet of today's game in a plus 7891 Chars. Nintendo says it's actively investigating most recent misconduct claims. Nintendo Life. Doug Bowser issues internal message about latest report. Image. Nintendo. Yesterday, Kotaku published a report with a new round of accusations against both Nintendo of America and contracting firm Aston Carter. In an update, the same outlet has now seen a plus 1142 Chars. Over-the-counter hearing aids will soon be available. Here's what to know. The Washington Post. The Food and Drug Administration okayed cheaper over-the-counter hearing aids Tuesday. Here's what you need to know. The Food and Drug Administration moved this week to make hearing aids available without a prescription or medical exam, opening new opportunities for the vast majority of the 40 million Americans who plus 276 Chars. HBO Max to purge nearly 40 titles this week, including 20 Max originals. TVLine. Your favorite HBO Max originals may not be available to stream much longer. As Warner Bros. Discovery prepares to combine HBO Max and Discovery Plus into a single unified streaming service. HBO Max is doing away with more than 36 titles, including 20 your favorite HBO Max originals may not be available to stream much longer. As Warner Bros. Discovery prepares to combine HBO Max and Discovery Plus into a single, unified streaming service. HBO Max is +2178 Chars. How Liz Cheney lost Wyoming's lone seat in the House, CNN. Rep. Liz Cheney's supporters say her re-election hopes were doomed on January 13, 2021, when a week after the insurrection at the Capitol, she and 9 other House Republicans voted to impeach former President Donald Trump. Jackson, Wyoming. CNN. Rep. Liz Cheney's supporters say her re-election hopes were doomed on January 13, 2021, when a week after the insurrection at the Capitol, she and 9 other House Republicans vote +12433 Chars. How to meditate when you can't sit still. The New York Times. Closing your eyes and focusing on breathing can be hard for those who are easily distracted. But it is possible. Another tool for fighting back against mid-meditation feelings of failure is something experts call loving kindness meditation, which can help you forgive yourself when your mind wanders. It involves +2374 Chars. Aurora Borealis may reach New York, Chicago, Portland Wednesday night. Business Insider. Eruptions of plasma from the Sun are careening toward Earth. So forecasters expect a geomagnetic storm to push the northern lights south on Wednesday. Eruptions of electrically charged plasma from the Sun might push the Aurora Borealis all the way to New York, Chicago, and Portland, Oregon on Wednesday night. The solar eruptions are called coronal, +2904 Chars. Rangers part ways with team president Jon Daniels, The Dallas Morning News. Arlington. It is Chris Young's team now. Well, at least as long as Ray Davis says it is. On Wednesday, Davis, the media-shy primary Rangers owner, announced, "Arlington, it is Chris Young's team now. Well, at least as long as Ray Davis says it is." On Wednesday, Davis, the media-shy primary Rangers owner, announced the firing of Jon Daniels as the team's +6493 Chars. FIFA 23 accidentally sells for 6 cents. Aya will honor the mistake. Kotaku. An Epic Games Store hiccup got its decimal points and currencies wrong. FIFA 23 is currently up for pre-order around the world, and is supposed to be a full-price retail release. But in one particular market on one particular store, customers could get one hell of a bargain. +1789 Chars. U.S. pharmacies ordered to pay $650.6 million for role in opioids crisis, The Guardian U.S. CVS. Walgreens and Walmart must pay damages to 2 Ohio counties for oversupplying pills that ended up on black market. The U.S. pharmacy chains CVS, Walmart and Walgreens must pay a combined $650.6 million to 2 Ohio counties to address the damage done by the opioid epidemic, a federal judge ruled on Wednesday. The order by +1477 Chars. Top Gun. Maverick set to take off for a home release. IGN The Fix. Entertainment, IGN Null. Rangers part ways with team president Jon Daniels, The Dallas Morning News. Arlington. It is Chris Young's team now. Well, at least as long as Ray Davis says it is. On Wednesday, Davis, the media-shy Primary Rangers owner, announced, "Arlington, it is Chris Young's team now. Well, at least as long as Ray Davis says it is." On Wednesday, Davis, the media-shy Primary Rangers owner, announced the firing of Jon Daniels as the team's +6493 Chars. How to Protect Against Monkeypox as School Starts, The New York Times. Experts say children are not at a high risk of infection, but they have advice to keep everyone, from toddlers to college kids, safe. Ages 0 to 4. Because monkeypox spreads primarily through prolonged close contact, babies and toddlers could theoretically get monkeypox from caregivers who are sick if they hug or kiss children. Char. +1645 Chars. Another Path to Intelligence. Nautilus, Science Connected, Nautilus Magazine. Octopus brains are nothing like ours. Yet we have much in common. It turns out there are many ways of doing intelligence. And this is evident even in the apes and monkeys who perch close to us on the evolutionary tree. This awareness takes on a whole new character. +10767 Chars. Little League World Series. Utah player who fell from bunk bed is awake. Speaking after emergency head surgery, CBS Sports. Easton Oliverson, a 12-year-old pitcher and outfielder, was in critical condition after his fall. Easton Oliverson, the Little League World Series player who was in critical condition after falling off the top bunk of a bed, is awake and speaking, according to a social media post from his family. +3358 Chars. Wordle's upgraded Wordle bot has a new recommended starting word, The Verge. The New York Times has introduced its Wordle bot 2.0 assistant for Wordle. And as part of the updates, the bot now recommends slate as the optimal starting word. Previously, it recommended crane. No, it's not words. Photo by Mike Kemp, in pictures via Getty Images. The New York Times has made a few upgrades to its Wordle Assistant Wordle bot. And that includes a new recommended starting word, S. +1780 Chars.